It is the Christmas season, and that means it's time for a little bit of holiday magic. For the last 40 years, the Middle Georgia Nutcracker has been a staple and tradition for so many here in the Middle Georgia area. I'm here today to talk to my friend Alice, the artistic director of the Middle Georgia Nutcracker, to get a little bit more insight on this year's production. Thank you, Alice, so much for meeting with us today. Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Middle Georgia Nutcracker?
Nutcracker of Middle Georgia was started by Jean Evans Weaver. She was the local dance teacher, and she employed several friends and supporters to help her raise the money to start the show, and it started in 1985.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the story of the Nutcracker?
The story of the Nutcracker centers around a Christmas party, and a little girl's godfather comes to the party, and he gives her a nutcracker as a gift. She goes to sleep and wakes up and is having a dream. The Nutcracker comes to life and he battles with the Rat King, and then they go through this dreamland of snow straight into the kingdom of sweets, and it's at the end you see Clara asleep on the sofa and you realize that it's all been a dream.
There's been so many different versions of the Nutcracker. What makes this one so unique?
We use local dancers. Usually we have dancers from 9 different ballet schools, and then we bring in 6 professional dancers from all over the country. I feel so fortunate that our dancers have the opportunity to perform at the Grand. It's just a beautiful theater, and actually our professionals, when they come, are enamored with it. They think it's beautiful too. I think we have a lot of families that come every single year, and not just from Macon, they come from everywhere. We've had families that come from Atlanta because they say our production is so professional, so we feel very fortunate that they make the trip to come. It's just really a magical show.
Is there a fun fact about this production that many people may not know about?
If you look at our party scenery, you're sitting, there are 2 paintings on the wall in the parlor of the party scene. And both of them have a little bit of foreshadowing. If you look at one is the palace drop, and the other one is the snow scene. So that, I think, is unique. We use Houdini's trapdoor. Our Rat King actually comes up through the trapdoor, and then they have flash powder, and there's a big bang, and he jumps out, which always gets a big clap from the audience, especially on the children's performance.
How can folks learn more and grab tickets to this fantastic tradition?
So you can go to our website, and there's a ticket link. Nutcracker of Middle Georgia is on Facebook and Instagram. They post about the production, and then once we start getting ready for the next year, they'll start posting for the next season.
Thank you so much for talking with us, Alice. I'm so excited to be in this space. Could we have the opportunity to look around at the costumes and the props?
Absolutely. Would love for you to.
Thank you. I just love the holidays, and one of my favorite holiday traditions is to see the Nutcracker on the stage at the Grand. So, if you find yourself in Macon during the holiday season, make sure you add the Middle Georgia Nutcracker to your playlist. I hope to see you and you there. See you at the Grand.